Assalamu alaikum, class 5. I hope all of you are fine. So in today's lecture, we are going to do phrasal verb. It is from unit 12 of your book, of student book, but you will not open the books until I say. First of all, you will listen to the lecture carefully. Okay, phrasal verb. First of all, I would like to ask Ibra, what is a verb? Because it is related to verb, it is phrasal verb. So first of all, I would like to ask, not Ibra, Zainab. I will ask Zainab, what is the verb? Zainab, beta, unmute your mic. Yes, what is the verb, beta?
Verb is a working.
What?
जो कोई काम कर रहा है उसको verb कहते हैं.
Verb is an action word.
Action verb.
Verb
क्या
is
आपको
an
एक example
action
दूँ?
word. Like yes, sure. Play.
I am playing in the garden.
I am playing in the garden. So playing is a verb because you are involved in some physical activity. You are playing.
I am learning my school homework. Learning is verb.
Okay, I'm learning my homework. Learning is also action word. Good. Thank you, beta.
और टीचर आपसे एक और बात भी पूछनी थी.
Yes, sure.
चलो हमने यूनिट नंबर 11 के क्वेश्चन आंसर्स के नोट्स नहीं हमें सेंड किए.
Unit number 11. I'll check, beta. I'll check what was it about, and then.
जो कागान वैली वाला.
I sent you notes, beta. Unit 12 map and leaflet. I sent you notes. Check it again, or I will send.
पर ये हमें तो नहीं आए थे वो वाले नोट्स.
Okay. Okay, so we were talking about verb. Verb is an action word. So this is phrasal verb. Phrasal verb is a combination of two or more than two words. Two or three words. There is a main verb, and then preposition or adverb. Got it, beta? Okay, so I have told you that phrasal verb is a combination of a main verb and a preposition or adverb that we add after it. And second thing, I'm going to tell you that phrasal verb has different meanings. Phrasal verb has hidden meanings. Sometimes meanings can be understood, but sometimes it has hidden meanings. Okay, look at this. Look at the screen about phrasal verb. Phrasal verbs are very common, especially in spoken English, and it creates different meaning from original verb. For example, look is verb. Look means to look at something, to see something, to look at something. But when you add preposition with it, that is for. You can see on the screen, we have added one preposition with look for. Then the meaning will totally changed. Then it will be having a different meaning, and then its meaning will be search. Look for means search. I'm looking for my keys. It means I'm searching my keys. I'm looking for my keys. I'm searching my keys. You can see how the meaning has changed by adding a preposition. Can you see Or are you getting that how the meaning has changed by adding a preposition, that is the for? Got it? Okay. So this is the definition of phrasal verb. A phrasal verb is a verb with a preposition or adverb and creates a different meaning from original verb. Original verb, when we use original verb, then it will be having a different meaning. When we will use like I ran, then I ran will be having a different meaning. And when we add preposition with it, like ran into, as you can see on the screen, ran into, then its meaning will be totally changed. Run into mean meet. I ran into my old friends last week. It means I met my old friend last week. So you can see that the meaning run, the words meaning run is totally different. When we add preposition into with it, then meaning will be totally different. So run into mean meet. You can see on the screen, run into means meet. I ran into my old friend last week. I met my old friend last week. Okay, now I'm giving you some more examples. It is a combination of 2 or 3 words, phrasal verb. Look at first word, put. Put. Then you can see a sign of plus. Then there is one more preposition up. Then there is sign of plus, and then you can see one more preposition with. Put up with. These are 3 different words. Put is main verb. Put is main verb. But up and with, these are prepositions. But when we add preposition with put, then it has a different meaning. Its meaning is tolerate. I cannot put up with your lie. I cannot tolerate your lie. Got it? Okay, next point is sometimes phrasal verb can be understood easily because the meaning is clear. Sometimes you can understood phrasal verb, you can understand phrasal verbs easily because the meaning is clear, but sometimes phrasal verbs have different meanings, hidden meanings. Like look for, as I have already told you that he is looking for his keys. Okay, phrasal verb have object. When these have object like a pronoun, then preposition will be after the pronoun. When phrasal verb are having object, a pronoun as an object, when pronoun is being used as an object, then preposition will be after the pronoun. You can see at the end it is a sentence is written. You can see here, he turned it on. Like turn on lights. Turn on lights. When you say turn on lights, that because you are using the word light, light is not a pronoun. So at that time you can say that turn on lights. But when you are using pronoun, that is it. You can see on the screen, he turned it on. Turn it on. When I ask you now, turn on your cameras, then I say turn it on. So then after main verb, there will be pronoun turn it, and on will be after pronoun. So we will separate these two. We will separate these two pronoun. Object will be before preposition and object is it. If you are not getting beta, you can ask me at the end of the lecture. You can ask me if you are not getting. Okay, I'm going to tell you some more meanings. Look at this picture. Please take off your shoes. Take off mean remove. Its meaning is written here. Take is main verb, but when we add preposition off with it, then it has a different meaning, that is remove. Please take off your shoes. In the same way, go on, come on, continue. Wake up, wake from sleep, wake up, awaken. Okay, these are the meanings of a few more phrasal verbs. Keep on, to continue. You can see these are having different meaning, and when these are being used in a sentence, these will be having a different meaning, obviously. Keep on, to continue. And another meaning of keep on is not to remove something. Take off. Take off means remove, but take off also means leave. Like the plane took off. It means you cannot say that plane, then second takeoff will be used. The plane took off. It means the plane left. You cannot use first takeoff. For first meaning, you cannot use. I'm going to repeat it. Students, listen carefully. Phrasal verb is a combination of main verb. Okay, I have added something. Phrasal verb is a combination of main verb and preposition or adverb. It has different meaning. Sometimes meaning is clear or understood, and sometimes it has hidden meaning or different meaning when we add preposition with it. Like look is a verb. When we add preposition for with it, then its meaning will totally change. That is look for. Look for mean search. And this is the definition of phrasal verb. Again, the same things I have written here. I'm going to repeat it. A phrasal verb is a verb with a preposition or adverb which creates a different meaning from the original verb. Ran into, I ran into my old friends last week. I met my old friends last week. It is a combination of 2 or 3 words. Put up with mean tolerate. I cannot put up with your lie. And look for, he is looking for his keys. And sometimes object is in between main verb and preposition. Sometimes if the object is pronoun, then it will be in between main verb or pronoun. Like these: me, you, him, her, it, us, them. If these are being used as an object in a sentence, then these will be used in between main verb and pronoun. If these pronouns and preposition, if these pronouns are being used as an object, so these pronouns will be used in between main verb and preposition. Like he turned it on is correct one. He turned on it. It is incorrect. So these are the meanings of different phrasal verbs: take off, remove. Beta, now you have to do this exercise from your student book, Language Tree student book. Please take out your Language Tree student book. It's page 83, exercise 1. I'm giving you 1 minute. Take out your Language Tree student book. It's page 83, exercise 1. It's Language Tree student book, page 83, exercise 1. We are going to do phrasal verbs. Okay. First of all, okay, I'm going to read definitions myself. Phrasal verb definition. Look at the blue box. Okay, I'll ask Ibra to read definition in the blue box. Ibra, unmute your mic. Okay. In the blue box, definition is written.
Phrasal verbs are
Idiomatic.
idiomatic phrases which consist of a verb with an adverb or preposition. These
Okay, stop
verb
here, beta.
phrases.
As I have told you that phrasal verb consists of main verb and with a preposition or adverb. Okay, continue.
These verb phrases cannot be taken literally.
Okay.
Look plus forward to. We are looking forward to our family reunion. Describes something you want to happen. Look out for the surf. Be alert to the danger.
Okay, look forward to. When we add forward to with look, it means something is going to happen. We are going to plan something. We are looking forward to our family reunion. And then when there is look out for, it means look out for, beware. There is danger. Look out for means beware or be alert. Okay, thank you, Ibra. Students, now we are going to do exercise 1. Look at your books. Copy and complete these sentences using off, on, or up. I will guide you and try to do it. Example, first example is given here. When we got off the plane, our cousins were waiting. So example is given here. Now you have to use preposition off, on, or up. So do it very carefully. We had to get dash early to catch the plane. I'm going to ask Zainab. Yes, Zainab. We had to get dash early to catch the plane. Off, on, or up?
Up.
Good. We had to get up early to catch the plane. Up. In the first blank, there's preposition up. Get up means arise from bed. If we wake up early, we will be able to catch the plane. If we get up early, we will be able to catch the plane. Okay, marriage. Second sentence. Marius, beta, turn on your camera. Okay, second sentence, the plane.
The plane took dash at 8:30 a.m. The plane
Yes.
took up.
Took off when the plane leave.
Go.
It means took off. Took off mean leave. Took off mean leave. The plane left at 8:30 a.m. The plane took off. Took off mean leave. Okay, Marriage, you will do third one now. My mother looked dash the times of the flights on the internet. Okay, Marish.
My mother looked at the times of the flights.
Beta, but at is not there. You have to choose off, on, or up. My mother looked
Of up the time.
up, looked up the times. My mother looked up the times of the flights on the internet. Look or get to know. My mother looked up, my mother get to know the times of the flights on the internet. Marich, do fourth one. Yes, when we went to the sulfur pool, Marich, turn on. Yes, your camera is turned on, but unmute your mic, Marich.
Sir, I will unmute my mic.
Okay, then tell me fourth one. When we went to the sulfur pool, the smell. Yes. Hurry up, beta. The smell turned me.
When we went to the sulfur pool, the smell
Yes.
turned me off.
Yes, the smell turned me off. When we went to the sulfur pool, the smell turned me off. It means it was so smelly that it made me to leave that pool. When we went to the sulfur pool, it smell made me to leave that pool. Turn off me to leave. Smell made me left the pool. Okay. Omar. Omar, are you there? I'm going to ask you now. Omar, turn on your camera. Are you there, Omar? Okay, I'll ask Dua. Unmute your mic, beta. Dua, I'm going to ask you fifth sentence. Okay, I'm going to ask you fifth sentence. Everyone put dash new clothes for the party. Dua, please tell. Unmute your mic, beta. Dua.
On.
Okay, Omar, I will be asking
On.
you again. Wait, beta. Okay. Okay, on. It means wear. Everyone put on new clothes for the party. So it put on mean wear. Good. Now I'm going to ask Omar. Zainab, I will be asking you, beta. Wait. Omar, beta, unmute your mic. Omar, unmute your mic, beta. Are you there? Okay, I'm going to ask Zainab. Yes, Zainab.
Chair 6.
Number 6. I got
I got dash very well with all my cousins. I
I
got
got.
up.
No, beta, it's on. I got on very well with all my cousins. Got on mean understood.
टीचर
Understand.
क्वेश्चन till line number 4 का क्या आंसर था?
Beta, it was off. O-double-F off. In sentence number 4, in the blank, you had to write off. O-double-F off. Done? Okay, I got on. Number 6. Sentence number 6. I
7.
got on very well.
I tired dash my new
Tried.
I tired dash my new dress.
Yes.
Dash my new dress the day before the party.
Yes. I tried.
I tired on.
Tried. I tried on. I tried on my new dress the day before the party. Before the party, the day before the party, I tried on my new dress.
We wrapped dash the discussion about the class party
Yes. We wrapped. Do
of
you know which preposition is used with wrap?
up.
For example, yes, good. Up, wrap up the things. So we summed up the discussion. We conclude the discussion about the class party. We summed up the discussion. We wrapped up the discussion about the class party. So in the last blank, there will be preposition up.
टीचर पेज नंबर 82 की एक्सरसाइज नहीं करनी क्या?
No, beta, that is not included. You will be doing only those exercises which are included. And yes, Ibra, do you want to ask something? Okay. Okay, now you have to do exercises from workbook. Take out your workbook. Hurry up, beta, take out your workbook. Open it. I'm going to tell you about page number and exercise. This is Language Tree Workbook, page 49, exercise 6. Okay, Language Tree Workbook, page 49, exercise 6. Yes, this one. And make it sure it's page 49. Is it page 49, Ibra? Okay, fine. Page 49, good. Umar and Dua, your cameras are not turned on, but I'm going to tell you that it's page 49 of your Language Tree Workbook and exercise 6. Page 49, exercise 6 of your Language Tree Workbook. Okay, I'll ask Ibra to read it. Okay, unmute your mic. Yes, Ibra, read it.
Complete these sentences with back, down, or out.
Okay, again, there are 3 prepositions: back, down, or out. You have to use these prepositions in the blanks.
The pupils wrote down the information. Wrote down.
Exactly. The pupils wrote down the information. Teacher asks you write down write down your name, write down something. So here will be wrote down, wrote down. Second blank, down. Yes, third one, Ibra.
At the end of the boardwalk, everyone turned back.
Good.
Back.
Everyone turned back mean came back. Everyone came back. At the end of the boardwalk, everyone turned back means came back. And next one.
The guide gave out leaflets about the nature reserves. Out.
Good. Gave out mean distribute. Gave out mean distribute. The guide gave out leaflets about the nature reserve. Okay, now I'm going to ask Maraj. Yes, Maraj. It's sentence
Yes,
number
miss.
5. It's sentence number 5.
A lot of trees were burnt. Dash the fire. Burnt.
In the fire. Yes.
A lot of trees were burnt
Burnt.
down.
Good. Burnt down. A lot of trees were burnt down in the fire. Okay, Maraj, now read next one.
The teacher pointed dash the hero at the edge of the water. The teacher pointed.
Heron. Yes, pointed out means showed. Pointed out means showed. The teacher showed. S-H-O-W-E-D. The teacher pointed out.
The teacher pointed out. Teacher out.
The heron at the edge of
The
the water.
The teacher pointed out.
Yes. Okay, heron is the name of a bird with long legs. It has long legs and long neck, and it has gray or white feathers. Heron is a bird. It has long legs, long neck, and gray or white feathers. Okay, the teacher pointed out the heron at the edge of the water. Fine. Number 7, Maraj.
All the pupils got dashed to work quickly. All the pupils got back
Got back to work quickly. Got back mean go again. They went back again to work quickly. All the pupils got back to work quickly. Got back mean go again. Okay, number 7. Sorry, we have done 7. Number 8.
I
Maraj?
must remember to pay dash the money I borrowed.
I borrowed.
I must
Okay.
remember to pay down the money.
Pay back. Pay back means return. Pay back means return. I must remember to return the money I borrowed. Firstly, I have borrowed mean take from some take money from someone or take anything from someone. And when you are going to give it back, then it means you are paying back. I must remember to pay back the money I borrowed. Okay, thank you, Maraj. Umar, I'm going to ask you next sentences. Umar, unmute your mic, beta. Omar, unmute your mic. Omar, are you there? Unmute your mic. Okay, we have short time, so I'm going to ask Ibra again. Number 9, last sentence is left. Ibra, my friend
Now,
was angry. Yes.
my friend
Read it.
was angry about now he has calmed down.
Okay, firstly, she was angry, but now calm down.
He's
Good.
down.
Means relaxed. Calm down means relaxed. When someone is angry, you say him or her, please calm down. So in last blank, there will be word down. Calm down means relaxed. Ibra, would you like to read instructions for next exercise? Yes, 7. Number 7. You can see on the screen, Language Tree Workbook, page 49, exercise 7. First of all, read instructions, how to do it.
Underline the correct meaning of the verbs in the bold in these sentences.
Okay, there are 3 options. And you have to choose one option that is correct. Correct one, yes. First one is done. Now you will start from second. Yes, Ibra, read, hurry up.
A thief broke into our house last night. Stole something. Stole something.
Broke into our house last night. It means entered by force. Enter somewhere by force. So you will encircle third option. Okay, you will encircle third option. Okay, sentence number 3.
The visit was called off because of the weather. Postponed.
Call off mean cancel. The meaning of call off is cancel. Call off mean cancel. The visit was called off because of the weather. So encircle second option. Okay, now I'm going to ask Zainab. Yes. Fourth sentence, Zainab.
My sister played down her